I'm confused with that.
Pepe, you should go get a job at the was the Timo too. He wasn't. Yeah, you know, he's not.
Treated him like shit. And they were racist towards him, and they were like, and she was annoyed that these blacks were so like. But yeah, I love it.
Robbie, since you're new on the stage, I don't know, did they get a chance to ask you what do you think about Trump? Are you giving him thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up, of course.
Giving him thumbs up, nice.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
I don't know. You see, game thumbs down.
Well, Ayatollah Soren doesn't want our petrodollar to be soaring. You get what I mean? He doesn't want us to.
I mean, look, I'm against this word, but for anybody who shills for the IRGC, you guys are fucking faggots. You guys are the IRGC. The world would be better off without them. Why you even try to protect them, or even try to make an moral argument to like protect them? It's so asinine listening to you people. These people suck.
Pepe, Soren's the group. What is it? I mean, come on. Like, no one takes this guy seriously.
Go on, sorry.
Did you know that
This is a business card. I'm sure some young person will decide how hard can it be.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you know what's really weird?
But this year is $750 million quadruple, meaning that they spent 4 times more than last year.
$38 trillion in debt. So you can look at that as the United
Yeah, they're
States
way more predicament. Yeah, no. So like, I think they hired like Brad Pasquale's firm to do this. Like the thing is though, is that like this is where I give the Jews or Israel credit, is that like when it comes to their Hasbara, Israel is very countering like anti-Israel narratives. That they literally do it out in the open. Whereas I don't. How do I put it?
Don't be shy, Pepe. Go ahead.
Okay, so where I think they can be, you know, to be fair, Israel, they care about Israel first. That's fine. But it's just like I care about America first. I'm not going to hold them to a double standard. But on the Arab side, like they absolutely, they do it in a much more sneaky way. And the IRGC, I mean, if we were to look at Muslims throughout the world, they disavow not only the IRGC, but even, fuck it, I'll just go out and say it, like Shia Islam. And I don't know, like it's, I don't know, it's just kind of
fucking assholes, they gotta go for sure. But there is a significant fucking assholes, they gotta go for sure. But there is a significant Shia population in Europe, and you know, in Iranian prisons that hate these pieces of shit too. You know what I mean? So Iranian prisons that hate these pieces of shit too. You know what I mean? So there's that too. They're just
Arizona. I'd say might not be most, but at least that I've encountered have been like Baha'i. My first roommate in college was a Muslim Iranian.
okay.
And you know, like these are very fine people, but of course, I think these are the people that left because the IRGC.
They saw what was coming. They saw what was coming.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not. You know, I don't. I do think that overall, you look at the Persian people. It's not about not being America. You're just like anti-humanity. You just don't give a shit about people. And I completely disagree with anybody who takes that stance.
Well, that's why it's good we bomb the shit out of them. We're stopping all of their exports. They can't even get the raw materials and petrochemicals they need to conduct the salinization. They're getting fucked right now. And China's losing trillions. They lost so much with Venezuela. Now they're losing even more. Iran. They can't get the oil they want out of the Gulf. They can't control what they can what they were controlling before. And eventually China's just going to say, hey, Iran, just the fuck up, and this is what you're going to have to do. Because you're not returning your lights off. So.
Keep your hands up right now.
They're done. They're finished.
Keep your hands up.
If they had any real military, they would sit at the end of our way. So
it's actually in the ocean. They're not actually on the
More boats sitting off right around your little pond there, Soren. You haven't done shit to them. You haven't even so much as sent a bullet across their way. So yeah, I mean, and we know your ass is hiding out in Germany, so I mean, it's just kind of weird that you're talking all this toughness, but you won't put on a kit, you won't go screw your nuts on and go out there and fight, but you're going to tell us that, the carriers, you couldn't even take on one of our destroyers.
nothing. You guys are knuckle draggers.
Why do you think they're so far from Don't you think the reason they're so far is because of a reason that you probably don't want to make peace with?
Dude, we're literally 10 miles off your coastline.
We literally. You want us on the sand, Soren?
He wants us at the pier. That's the way they could do it. You gotta pull your coal attack, right? Is that what you gotta do? You gotta get your canoe out there.
Hey, Soren, you bring the Kubi Day. I'll bring the aircraft carrier.
Trying to fucking open up the Strait of Hormuz from Iran.
You say you bring the Kubi Day.
Fucking bunch of idiots from
Brad,
the U.S. Brad,
Soren is not even Iranian.
I'm pretty sure 80% of you guys don't even have a passport to start. You're fucking dumb.
You don't have a passport, man. Come on.
Like, you don't even know geography. I tell you points the Persian.
Ayatollah Soren. Come on, man.
Americans dumb, Americanized, commercialized, McDonald's, KFC. That's anything you know about anything is just about McDonald's and about the McDonald's.
Well, I know McDonald's tastes better in London, Soren.
I know McDonald's tastes better with bacon wrapped all on it. You want me to do one, Soren?
I don't
They got veal bacon.
I don't eat bacon.
The Kuwaitis got veal bacon, Soren, but you guys.
It was actually, you're right.
You'll never stop the GC.
You're still operating in there. They're still operating. So guess what? You didn't do shit, dude. I'm happy you blew up the stop sign and you guys think that's a win. But that's typical with your kind. You're like, you know what we did? We knocked down a blade of grass. Woo-hoo! We blew up a palm tree. Oh, yeah, we're IRGC. You constantly lose. How does it feel to be this brown, to be this bad? Like, you can't. Like, you're like, oh, you know what? We shut down one fucking plane. You brought a Black Hawk down. You shut down 2 fucking Black Hawks.
Sorry.
We fucking pummeled your ass until you can't fucking believe. Like, we literally murdered you. You didn't do shit.
Brad, why do you say you didn't do anything? Soren is not even Iranian.
What
I don't know. He's preaching like he's a fucking Ayatollah Khomeini of Greta Thunberg. Wait. How many deaths did we... Sorry, hold on. You're going to answer this shit, little boy, because now you pissed me off. So, dipshit, you want to talk about KDRs. How many deaths on our bases versus what we fucking blew up and we sent you guys your SpongeBob? Oh, really? So we can't protect our bases, but you can't protect your naval fleet? You can't fucking protect your fucking... You couldn't protect your schools. Apparently, we can just knock those out next to a fucking military. Yeah, I got you, SpongeBob SquarePants. Listen, you hear that bomb up there? You hear that, like,
Saudi Arabia.
Dude, you couldn't protect your name. You couldn't put up a muster force. You don't have the fucking men. You guys are fucking sharing muskets from fucking 1500s. You guys are using flintlocks. And you think somehow you're going to win. You guys shoot your own selves off. You're going to, like, fucking make homegrown videos using beta fucking VCRs from the 80s to sit there and shoot, hack each other's heads off in the fucking desert and think somehow you're fucking cooking. You don't. Like, we can lose fucking a shit ton of planes. You guys don't make a difference. Militarily, you haven't affected anything. All the U.S. has done is just sat there and wiped out your Navy, your fucking installations. Oh, we bombed sectors, and you haven't done shit. So all that protection that your IRGC seems to be pretty fucking futile. You know what we're bitching about? Bitching about the cost it takes to move you mud puppies off of the fucking planet. That's what it is. So we can send you to fucking whatever God you want to pray to. What's next, Soren? Tell me about how great and powerful your IRGC is, dipshit.
It's about the fact that the Arab leaders, they ask you guys to...
We took you out. Soren, what part of this, what scenario do you think the IRGC is winning? Wait. Grandpa can rip your spine out. It can take your soul. I'll change your fucking religion. I'll make you dance like a ballerina before I use you as a cocksock. So, I mean, again... I'll use you as the comrade you are. I don't care. Like, everything about you is nothing. You have the Zionist record. I'm not Zionist. I'm not Jewish. I'm not fucking Muslim. I'm not fucking any of that shit. I'm not even religious. I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in Allah. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in fucking marriage.
Situation.
Yeah, I got you. So again, every situation you put up militarily, you're like, oh, you guys are losing. You're losing. Guess what I did? We can look this up. Our KDRs are 10, 12 to 1. So that means, well, actually more like 100 to 1, because you can't even do direct conflict. You guys lost literally your shit. How's Khomeini, or what was it, Soleimani? Did we shoot that fucking destroyer that's the pride of your fleet? The brand new destroyer that you said was going to project power around the ocean? Did it fucking work? No, it didn't. Because guess what, dipshit? You're fucking licking balls.
Actually, no.
You know, you were licking a fucking mutual balls off each other. You're fucking just like pathetic. You guys, and you want people thinking you're going to get a nuclear weapon.
What have you achieved, Grandpa?
So here we can go. Here's what I achieved. I killed enough of you fuckers in the water that you get to now splash around forever while you get around there and fucking hunt me five fucking goldfish for virgins. I get to fucking destroy you. I get to destroy you again.
Goldfish.
And you know what? Here's the best part, Soren. Your military was so fucking ineffective, you're using Radio Shack drones for 25-mile radiuses on the best of days. On the best. That's the best your fucking drones can reach. You're not even effective with that. We've countered that so many times. And your fucking, what is it? Your fucking camel fucking launch isn't going to work either. Because guess what? We know every time you put a missile system up there, we watch it come up, we shoot it down, and then we shoot where it fucking went. Which is why you guys reduced down to 83%, because A, you were also running out of fucking munitions, and B, you got tired of losing missile sites because we were knocking the fuck out of those things.
Who kicked Ayatollah Soren?
I didn't kick Ayatollah Soren. I just set him down. So he'll come back up. So your military projection doesn't have anything. The only thing you have left is a couple fucking rowboats, and you have some sea mines, and that's it. And you don't even know where the fuck they are. So which means you're gonna blow your dumbasses out of the water, which is fucking retarded, because you guys are just so stupid. You're ineffective at warfare. You're fucking pathetic, because again, you couldn't even beat fucking the Jews when they landed on the fucking shores at Israel, when they were fucking starving and outnumbered and had no fucking weapons. You still couldn't fucking beat them. Your IRGC, your fucking Islamic fucking Ayatollah supremacy didn't do shit, along with 5 other fucking nations couldn't do fucking shit. So guess what? You got your ass kicked.
Brad, I just want to know, did you enjoy your Christmas present?
I did. Thank you.
No, what'd you get for Christmas?
I get Soren.
You got a sword?
I got a cocksock. That's what I did. I got to come out the fucking religion. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit.
They're not even, these IRGC aren't Muslim, bro. They're just a cult. They're not even Muslim.
Dude, you know how, like, they cried to the fucking UN. Here's how stupid these fuckers all are. All these militant groups, you fuckers cried saying we were, and you know what they found out? No, you just were too stupid. You were like one of those shooting booths at the carnival, like the ducks going back and forth. We were just knocking you down like it was easy, popping the balloons. That's all it is. That's all you fuckers are. I wish they would let us go. I really wish they would unleash the Marines. You would fucking cry. You would hold up one fucking Marine and say, oh, look, we got one. And meanwhile, the entire fucking country is burnt to the ground. And you guys somehow would think it's a victory, even though you don't have a nation, don't have fucking food, don't have water, don't have power, don't have a military, don't have fucking women, and you have one goat left amongst 75 of you to share. You somehow think you won. Fucking retarded asses. You belong off the planet, Soren. I don't give a shit. I hope somebody fucking ends it, because you don't deserve to be here. There are some people that should have been aborted.
Ayatollah Soren, man.
That's not it.
Ayatollah Soren, man. Where is he?
You want to know something?
What's going on, big dog? What's going on?
You want to win all the time, right?
Win as in what aspect? War?
How do you win when you give out the secret?
We could still give them the fucking blueprints, and they still wouldn't figure it out. They'd blow themselves up.
It don't work that way.
Doesn't work like what, bro? Stop talking in incomplete little sentences. What do you say?
Whenever you went through boot camp,
Yeah.
they say you was perfect.
Who said who was perfect in boot camp? They're always all, they're always all the condensed ass.
Was you perfect?
I didn't go to boot camp, man.
I did, and no, I wasn't perfect.
How do you become perfect?
I take a whole bunch of guys like Soren, and they teach me to kill.
See, so I don't know what you're talking about, but
They took me in the back room. We got our little puppy dogs, and then we had to raise them while we were in boot camp, and then we had to kill them, and then cook them over the fire and eat them.
so how are you perfect?
By being Viking.
Those are some of the shit I've heard on Clubhouse. I'm just regurgitating some of the shit I've heard.
Poor dogs. Rude, are you not perfect?
I'm not perfect, man.
You're defective, right?
I'm never perfect.
So
I'm
you're
always
defective.
the person.
It's either you're perfect or defective. Like, see, Soren's defective.
I'm neither. I'm never perfect. I never been perfect.
Soren, how do you, when you talk about the Zionists, right? How do you feel when the Yahudis took out your Imu missile defense China system in 30 minutes?
Because I was never perfect.
I think I should have started paying to Viking because I cannot stay rent-free in his hand.
Well, that could always work too. You got
Because then I'd have to tolerate your ass and actually extend rights. But since you're a foreigner, you don't count. And this is the one time I wish Obama was back in office, because I'm pretty sure he'd drawn straight to your
I
ass.
don't want to believe in the U.S., man. There's no fucking health scare. There's a fucking homeless problem, junkies, drug addicts. Nah, thanks, but no thanks.
I know, you fuckers will keep coming over here and becoming drug addicts.
No one wants to come to the U.S.
Wait, no one? I think we have the highest immigration, Soren. I think we have the most people trying to get in here from all over the world.
I'm bamboozled.
The fucking drugs and alcohol.
A lot of them.
I mean,
I know, right?
On the streets from addiction, and he has
all
the
these drug
nerve.
addicts in the U.S. You call it immigration. You don't fucking know what immigration is, fucking, because you don't fucking travel. Because you don't have power.
I don't travel. I didn't have, this fucking U.S. government paid for me to go over there and visit your brother. Didn't it? And your father, your uncle,
Păi, și ascultă, nu uita de...
You're really fighting the wrong
You're
war.
nothing.
I'm not. I'm just having fun.
You never traveled, Mikey. Let's get this straight.
No, I never traveled anywhere. You're right, dude. You're right. I never traveled. So what does that traveling have to mean with anything? You're trying to tell me military tactics. What does visiting the Eiffel Tower have to do with it? Soren, what does visiting the Eiffel Tower have to do with fucking military? Are you going to tell me it's going to give you brain rot? Are you going to tell me something else? Do you have any fucking idea? No. Because your passport means nothing to me when you're talking about geopolitics or the fact that you guys are fucking cucks. And oh, by the way, we know your dumbass is a fucking illegal immigrant in your country. We know that you're fucking sneaking out at night. We know that you fucking run. And instead of being it, you're called an Iranian. You ran when the fucking time was put the balls on there. This is why your women in Iran I would be more afraid of the women. The women are tougher than you. The women are better than you. They're smarter. They're more educated. They have better. Because you know what? They stand and fight. There's a little fucking tiny girl that weighs 100 pounds that went to go protest and stayed there out in danger. Your ass is screaming from hiding in fucking Germany, and she's like down in the thick of it at Capitol's protesting, 19 fucking years old, 100 pounds soaking wet, and she's like, I don't care. I'm going. They're going to hear me. They're going to see me, and I'm going to support this shit. And you know what? She has bigger balls than you, Soren.
No,
she has bigger fucking spine.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why can't we have an Ayatollah parties? Yeah, why can't the women be Ayatollahs, Soren?
I seriously feel sorry for white.
No. Hold on. You know what? I feel like the women.
He doesn't know anything. Like, honestly, he's just so dumb.
I feel like the women was one.
So
He's literally dumber than
Hold on real quick. Wait a minute.
Really?
Quiet,
He's like, I think, mentally obtuse, like retarded or something. He knows nothing. I don't know where to start. And I'm sorry, I cannot educate you on nothing. I'm sorry.
Hey, that Iranian Queen Ayatollah is speaking. You will kneel down, bitch. You will kneel to her. Yeah, she's speaking. There you go. Go ahead, Rasha.
Miss Ma'am, lady, lead the way.
As someone who's super leader was killed 40 seconds after the war started, you talk too much, you know? What the fuck? What are you defending? What the hell?
Nobody chooses a new leader.
We have seen stories picked by the word. We have seen
Has anybody
Bradley.
seen it? Yes, brother.
No
Soren
one
is not even Iranian.
So
He is not Iranian.
He's
Speaking Farsi.
Oh, Soren, can you speak Farsi?
I speak many languages.
Okay, say something in Farsi.
I don't want to help you.
Oh, wait. No. Speak. I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to stay on this stage if you speak. Donald Trump has the best dick that tastes in my mouth. Go ahead.
Okay.
Say something to that effect.
Another language, and I'm happy to say that in French, Spanish, and Persian.
Oh, no, now you want to do it in French and Spanish. I said Farsi.
No, I can do it in 5 different languages.
Okay, do it in Farsi.
You only speak the fucking American.
I didn't say I speak in 20 languages.
Hold on real quick. That's my point. You're fucking Donald Trump. You don't know any other language, white. Now, and you mind your business real quick and be quiet real quick. And then you, Demetri. Be quiet real quick.
Talk to me in Persian. You say you're Iranian. Talk to me.
It's not Iranian. You know what I can do? I can flick my hair to the side and go about my business.
what the fuck is this guy talking about? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what that was. Soren, so come on. I want the Farsi. Come on, or Persian, or one of it.
Because you're dumb. I'm sorry.
No, you can't. I have like 6 people on here that can speak it. Go ahead.
Okay, and I can correct them. Let them speak, and I can say it's yes or no, but I'm not going to say
You're fake as fuck, dude.
Guys,
Iranian.
I'm Persian. I can say something Persian to him and he can answer me English.
Okay.
Go ahead, Amir.
سورن به نظرم داری کسشر میگی.
Well, that's profanity, but apart from profanity, what else do you want to
No, bro, that was a level of fun. No.
That was profanity. That was absolutely profanity.
No.
You're talking about
every single person out in this room.
Wait, hold on. Amir, what did you say? Because I know
You're talking nonsense. He said you're talking nonsense. No, he didn't say you're doing bullshit. He said you're talking nonsense.
Nonsense. He says bullshit.
So you didn't know what he said?
No, he said bullshit, not nonsense.
No.
He's not Iranian, bro. I'm telling you.
I think he's fake. I think he's actually fake.
You know what happened is he got cussed out. Wanna be Muslim, fucking communist type of shit.
Mikey, do you understand Russian?
Dude, you're like a cosplayer for like the Taliban. Like, I mean, shit, man. You're like faker than fake. I mean, you're an IRGC cosplay. Yeah, I mean, you're just like full of shit, dude. Like, everything you've said has just been bullshit. From your CNN articles from yesterday, to your fucking shit today, to your fucking this and that. Like, dude, you're fake. You can't even speak Farsi to Amir, who came up and said, I'll say it. You have Ocean on here who can speak it. You have fucking the women that could speak it. You have all these other people. I bet you if I held a poll at the top of the room, how many of this audience believe Soren is fake? Just hand clap.
Actually,
like I bet you. I think you are fake. I think you are I think you're one of these guys. I think you're a TikToker. I bet you're going to sit there and shake your ass. I bet you twerk for the Ayatollah online hope.
Who? Nobody knows. But you was a wrestler. You like wrestlers, don't you?
No, I never watched wrestling.
Wait a minute, bro. I'm not gonna fuck it up. The new group that came out, NWX, NWO, NW whatever. But you know the solid group that I fuck with? It came with every single best wrestlers that came with it. Talking about the Hulk. You're talking about everybody else.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Brother, no one gets your reference. Why are you listening?
No. You can look up our reference.
I know your reference, but a lot of people you don't know wrestling.
They don't know, do they?
It probably 99.
Whenever when he was asleep, I was like,
Yeah.
NWX, NWO, New World Order, New Generation X, New Generation Z.
WWF, WWE.
I just know NWA.
Yes.
New World Order.
She said NWA?
I just know OPP. Like, I don't even know if that's
Do you know me?
You don't know NWA? Come on.
I don't know
NWA. I know NWA. But what does NWA has to do anything with wrestling? It's a big deal that they're talking about wrestling.
But it's
Sorry, we don't want to speak Russian.
That was in NWA. Hold on. Let me land real quick. And I'm gonna leave. In terms of y'all got full respect in the room. If you look at every single person that was a member, excuse my hiccups. If you was a member, why the fuck would you feel like what everybody has going on is different from the fact that you're a family man?
Did you just throw up in your mouth?
Yeah,
No.
Again, I don't know what the fuck you're saying or where you're going or where you're coming.
You gotta stand on your head upside down and drink a glass of water, sir.
Yeah, do that. Come back to us after you're done.
Oh, fuck, can you do that?
I want to get to the stage. We got some new people. We got KK. Welcome, KK. Arya, welcome. Red Rum, welcome. Bingo, Bell. KK, I'm going to start with KK because she might be the first one. KK, what do you think of Donald Trump? Are you giving him thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'm thumbs up right now.
Okay, fair to say. Red Rum, what are you giving Donald Trump? Thumbs up?
I don't know.
We're going to need a reason.
Well, for this term, it's a thumbs down. But
Really? And what's the reasoning for that?
just don't think he is the same how he was in his first term.
What makes him worse? What made him better in his first term that made him worse in the second term, in your eyes?
I think when the whole getting involved with Iran, I think I wasn't for that shit. I think he needs to focus on America first. A lot of problems here in America. And, yeah. I think that's what he needs to focus on.
I think when the oil comes back to the petrodollar, that's going to help America. That's going to ripple effect on the American people.
Hopefully.
That's good.
However, I do not, obviously, doesn't mean I regret voting for him or anything like that, because he was obviously the better candidate no matter what.
You know, I had a coworker that told me, he was like, hey, you know
fuck up? I was like, what you mean they fucked up? He said his last words. He was like, they fucked up because they never understood his point of view.
Who are you talking about? And who are you talking to?
The president we got in office now.
Wow, okay, got it.
He said,
Bro, Rudy, you're so random. It's crazy.
The Mexicans never understood they fucked up. He said the Latinos never knew they fucked up.
Are we blaming the Mexicans? No.
Hold on.
Damn, you still have a haircut?
Hold on. They say you can drink with the White House, but the White House will leave you alone.
You gotta stand on your head and put a dick in your mouth. That will
Hold on.
get
You
rid
a
of it.
good eater. You a great eater.
Yeah, listen to KK, she knows.
Oh, so do I go next or?
Yeah, bingo, you're next. Okay. What do you think of Donald Trump? What are you gonna give him? Thumbs up or thumbs down? This report card.
He definitely a thumbs up. Definitely thumbs up. Yeah. He's the best president we had. And I think a lot of people, especially right now with us in the middle of a war, I don't think it's right for anybody to criticize him and talk shit about him. Right now, while we're in the middle of a war, we all Americans. We all pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And I think that we just need to unify and stay focused on, the bigger things right now, and everything else we can deal with later.
Nice.
I still don't think that.
We still don't understand what you're talking about, though, Rude. It's fine. We don't mind. Well, welcome to the stage. What do you give Donald Trump? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh man, I was listening. I almost fell asleep. I'm gonna give him halfway thumbs up, halfway thumbs down. I do like what he's doing here with the Americas, with Greenland, Cuba, Venezuela. Not really sure about how the Iran thing is gonna end, but yeah, 50-50 with Trump right now.
That's fair.
Who are you gonna take it away from?
Soren ran away, huh, Rafi?
Yeah, he did.
So, how many people do I have to expose for you guys, bro?
Okay, what do you mean expose Soren?
Who are you gonna take it away from?
Bro, I used Soren when you were still in his
But listen.
He is not an Iranian.
Iraq.
What are you on, Rude?
Yeah, they both have an I.
Rude, what are you on?
But if you look at it, Yeoman.
Yeah, but what are you on?
You're on something.
You know what? What I'm on.
Yeah,
You have to be on something.
Who was the king? Who was the queen?
There's no way you're sober right now.
This is.
I think he's on shrooms.
No, this is not true. I think this is like Xannies or something like that. It's making his eyes roll back. The way he's speaking.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna throw you off. But I'm gonna be honest.
Off on a bridge? What the fuck are you what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you Iran or are you Iraq?
He's Palestinian.
I'm an iPad.
Okay, look at it from this point of view then. If you're talking about Palestine, then you gotta look deeper from Israel. And you know what's crazy? Unless you from Europe, you can't be a part of NATO.
Turkey's not part of Europe, is it?
They wanted to be.
But they're part of NATO, they're not part of Europe. What does it got to do with that?
So,
What the fuck are you talking about, Rude?
hold on real quick. So how you build bricks? How you building bricks?
I only stack them.
is BRICS. What's really BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India. What's the rest of BRICS? Enough. Hold on. So apparently everybody knows everything. We all intellect, right? What's BRICS?
You just named it. Sanjeev is going to explain to you.
I just came up to tell you what BRICS is. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa.
What's BRICS?
Iran and Indonesia as well.
BRICS is Pakistan, Russia, India. Sorry, Pakistan, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Then it would be called BRICS.
Hey Sanjeev, I wanted to apologize because I was very...
Decisions to question. Some of them he's done good, but some of them I think he's done a bit hastily, especially the tariffs.
Dude, you already fucking crash landed into a few buildings.
Yeah, I mean, you're not letting me complete, dude.
You're saying on India's point of view. This is
I'm giving it from my country's point of view. Right? Everyone's talking about from the US point of view.
India's point of view.
Yeah, I'm just telling you how I perceive Trump, what my perception is. And I mean, if I'm allowed to say so, without being blown away.
Nah, you got the floor. Don't bite your tongue. Speak your mind.
Well, what I'm saying is that he's rather unpredictable. He oscillates from the sublime to the ridiculous. I mean, you know, one day he says something, next day he goes back on it, third day he says something else. Why can't he stay the course? There has to be some consistency in what he does. I can understand from where he's coming. But for me, I would say average. I won't call him bad. I won't call him good.
Why does he have to stay consistent for you?
I'm just giving you my perception, my dear.
I understand, but the whole people being impatient with Trump and how, you know, he goes one direction and diverts to another direction. It's like, oh, so you want him as president to placate everyone else just to do what every other U.S. president has done.
I'm
just
not
to make
saying that
everyone
you should.
else happy.
Okay, go ahead.
You know,
But he's not the president of most.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got locked up in America. When I got locked up,
This guy.
No.
no, I had to read a book.
Now what the fuck on earth
I
are
had
you
to read.
talking about?
Wait a minute.
I do not believe it.
I had to read a book. The
You
book's
read
name-
a book?
I read a book.
Did they give you crayons with it?
Nah, hell no. The name
No
of the book
crayons?
was Plan of Attack. Plan of Attack was George Bush attacking the Midwest. Or was it the Middle East?
Yo, Ocean, deal with us, please, bro. Please
I mean,
deal
I don't
with
know what I'm trying to understand what he's on, but he's not gonna tell us. But yeah, so who was the guy who was talking about India? Donald Trump is not the president of Mumbai.
Here, I put my hand up. I was talking about India.
I understand that, but you cannot complain.
I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you my perception. He asked me, what do you think of Trump? My son's a U.S. citizen, for crying out loud. And the last I knew, he was a Trump supporter, but I don't know of late.
Don't you dare be scared about who's on his page. You better stand 10 toes down on your business.
Sorry?
Don't be scared of nobody.
You're with us.
Yeah, I'd be thinking about what he'd been saying.
Who?
The two gentlemen.
Well,
He's
if you're
talking
thinking
about
what
rude.
Rude is going to be saying, you're going to be thinking for a minute. But I need you now to think what I'm going to say, right? What are you thinking about Donald Trump? Are you going to give him thumbs up or thumbs down?
Where am I putting the thumb?
Up or down? He's doing a good job.
Why not? Good job, you asshole. Hey.
I'll give him 2 thumbs up.
You give him 2 thumbs up. Wow. So you don't even have that option. But that's a great. You
Want to give us a reason why?
It's Bigly.
Bigly Wrigley.
What is going on tonight?
The
Nothing,
drugs
just
are
a basic
free.
conversation.
I don't get it. The stimulus checks came in. What the fuck is going on tonight?
No, that's in a couple of months.
I fucking asked.
That shit ain't coming. Cause you know what's so crazy?
Some money had to appear in somebody's account to acquire all these types of drugs.
There's gonna be a stimulus check in a couple of months, I believe.
It is the first of the month.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think that
Ain't nothing coming in unless
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first
It's
of
first
the
of the
month.
month.
Yeah,
Get your chasing can. Come on.
the drugs are coming in.
Something definitely wrong.
Rafi, where is Doctor, my friend Doctor?
Look,
Father, sorry.
I got hiccups.
Father.
He's in and out. He
Oh,
joined.
I haven't seen him here today.
No, he was here today.
Look, listen. I got hiccups. But
Man,
everybody
hold your fucking breath for whatever as much as you can, and then it's gonna go.
It don't count that way.
So count the other way.
Don't
JK
never count
has
that
Hold
way.
your breath until you cannot breathe no more.
Hold the breath and then fart.
Nah, just hold it until you cannot breathe no more, and you're gonna be fine.
You want to suffocate him, huh?
No, I'm dead ass serious. Until like you feel like you cannot breathe no more, then let go, and then you're gonna be fine. But you have to make sure you don't let nothing out. Hold your nose, and it's gonna work. 99.99% of the time, it works.
Yeah, it looked like you didn't make it.
No, it's working. He's quiet. Working real good.
Yeah, but that can be quite bad.
By the way, guys, you know India is a member of Quad, the Quadrilateral Alliance. That's the US, India, Australia, New Zealand. To protect the Indian Ocean. And also it extends into the Pacific.
How are they doing with that?
That's it's an alliance to control that, as I told you. But it's not been active of late, but I believe there's going to be BRICS meeting in India as well as the Quad meeting in India.
You know what?
I don't know how are we going to walk that tightrope.
Keep that attitude up.
Trump said that he was going to start an operation. What was the operation called? Freedom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's tomorrow at that time.
Yeah, yes. And apparently he's going to help the ships get through. So I hope that that'll fix the situation a bit.
Bricks.
Legos.
You want to hear the truth? Bricks. All white bricks.
Yeah, and it sound like your hiccup is gone.
No, it's not. It's still here.
Did you do what I told you?
I did. I was silent. That's the only reason why I was silent. Because guess what? If I hold my breath, I can hold it for that long.
Were you drinking tonight?
I wasn't drinking. I was knocking niggas out.
Not.
He does sound like he's fucking more alive.
Because guess what? If you can't breathe underwater, how you gonna breathe when you're alive?
Yeah, crack is so
Damn, did you just come up with that? Damn.
You guys still
I feel like I'm talking
If
to
you
Romy.
can't knock them underwater,
Yeah, where the fuck did you find
why
this?
would you knock them upstairs?
We got Martin
Hey,
Luther Rude in the room.
This guy is better than that Black Jesus fucking wiping you Ethiopian.
No, Papery, bro. Whenever you cross borders,
Don't cross my.
I feel like I'm talking to Rumi at this point. Go ahead.
You told me to hold my breath. All right. I'm started in the bell.
I feel like it's gone.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hiccup is gone.
Holding my breath right now.
Hold your nose too. Make sure you don't let anything out.
You gotta put your head between your knees too.
And fart slowly.
Bro, yeah, go ahead and eat some beans so you can fart all night. What is your obsession with farting?
You gotta let it out somewhere.
You don't have to let shit out.
He holding his breath, it's gotta go somewhere.
Are there any, no, never mind. Are there
Any sane people?
in here? Come up.
We're looking for sane people. Here, we got our first sane person. I hope this is a sane person. That's coming up.
Hi, are you sane?
Hi, Jackie. Hi. How are you?
Fine.
Yazzie?
Yes?
Are you giving Trump thumbs up or thumbs down?
The guy is taking too long to speak.
Yeah. Oh, it gave a thumbs up. Okay, Jazzy, thanks for your answer.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, spit it out already.
Damn.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Who's speaking?
It's me, Glow.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Glow. Beautiful.
And do you give Trump a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
It's a very nuanced answer, but let me see if I can find the emoji. Can't find it.
I give him a thumbs up for president.
Hold on.
Thumbs down.
Hey, shut up. She didn't ask you, okay? So there you go.
All right. Nice.
And can I elaborate?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, look, the war in Iran was always going to be difficult because in America there's a code DEI. DEI means you're the blacks and the Mexicans in science and engineering roles, which they're not necessarily qualified for.
Well, technically, what you didn't pay attention to, the war in Haiti is what made my decision.
Yeah, and so Haiti is basically the toilet of the Western Hemisphere.
And guess what I paid attention to?
Hey, you know what?
No, wait a minute. The war in Haiti is when I noticed the fuckery is about to get real.
Mm-hmm. Who the fuck gives a shit about Haiti anyway? Yeah. So let's talk about the world issues here. And essentially, it is a religious war. America is a Christian nation, but it's not a Venezuelan Christian nation. It's not a Mexican Christian nation. It's not a Dominican Christian nation. And it's not a Puerto Rican Christian nation. America was founded on white Christian principles.
When you call that a Vatican?
You sound black.
What's a Vatican? What is a Vatican?
Can you shut up can you shut your African ass up?
I'm not.
Africa.
You see how stupid you sound?
Well, you know what you sound? You sound so stupid that you're
so illiterate that you can't even keep up.
You sound so illiterate. You sound so illiterate that you sound
Hola,
related.
espérate, pendejo.
You sound related to a baboon.
First of all, I don't know how to say her name, although you're not going to get any direct attack.
No. Because somebody feels special.
I'm just saying, no direct attacks.
Yeah, I mean, look, if the HIV patient wants to interrupt.
Yeah, I don't know. And you, the best one, knows how to get something put as a pearl just to bust a bitch, right?
Yeah, your mother knows the most about
I already
being
know your
a
mother.
baboon.
She's a good eater.
Your mother is the biggest rape baboon in Africa. Your mother is a whore from the Queens.
And guess what your mother is?
Hey, guess what your mother is? Your mother is
I'm going to make sure I have a son off your
mother.
Tay, you're in charge.
Mind your business.
Yeah, go back to Africa,
your stupidity.
Shut up, nigger.
You ain't got no.
First of all,
you was that person I was looking for.
I'm gonna move you to the audience.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, that language is not allowed.
Excuse me, guys. There's someone in the comments that is acting like he is a certain man, but he is not, and he's misusing his picture and name. I'm going to kick him out, just so you know.
Do you?
I hold my breath again.
We're done with the so I am a huge Harry Potter fan. Like, I freaking love Harry Potter. Like, I've read all the books. I've seen all the movies a million times. I've been at Platform 9 3/4 in London. Like, I love Harry Potter. We're going to go to Universal Studios so I can walk around with my wand and my robe and be like, Wingardium Leviosa. So, yeah. We love that stuff. We do.
Girl, I'm the kind of, fantasy weird guy that read all the Forgotten Realms and everything. But I love Christopher Paolini when he did Aragon and Eldest and Brenzinger and Inheritance, the 4 parts. And dude, he started Aragon when he was 17 years old with that book. But his mother and father were both literary, connoisseurs.
You know what? I never read that. You know what I love? I think I read it, or is it the series Percy Jackson and the Olympians? I do like that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Bree? If you love that fantasy.
My name is Brian, by the way.
Brian. Okay, Brian. I'm reformed. So Brian, Mickey. But Brian, so you should read a book called Children of Blood and Bone. It's by Tommy Adeyemi, and it's going to be made a movie, and it's basically set in a country in Africa, and it's about a ruling class that hates magic, and they get rid of all of the people that have magic, and then they're going on this journey to recap.
You might want to look up a story called The Bone Chair.
See, I don't like scary stuff, though. See, not too much. But, you know what I'm rewatching right now, Brian? I'm literally rewatching Series of Angel. Because I already watched... I didn't watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But I'm going to rewatch Buffy, and now I'm rewatching Angel. I'm literally on the last season. I love fantasy. Okay, it can't be, too crazy fantasy, unicorns everywhere, with the elves and stuff, but I love Dune and stuff like that. I love that.
Oh, Bull Atreides.
Yes, Atreides. Yep. Do you like it too, Mel? My favorite movies were.
He's the Mujahideen.
Do y'all remember The Dark Crystal? I love The Dark Crystal.
Oh, that was the one with they looked like they were buzzards or something.
Yeah, the what did they call them, y'all? The Shecklings, the whatever those were. And then I also love Never Ending Story. Atreyu. I wanted to name my first child Atreyu. I did. Say my name. I love all that stuff. So my kids are. Love that, Bree. Oh my God. I love the Skeksis. Okay. Thank you, Victorious One, the Skeksis.
Hey, I apologize that I'm old enough to remember this stuff.
I still remember. Remember they used to play you had like the little round-haired people and they would play the little flutes? Why don't they make movies like that, y'all? And I remember going to see, okay, so I'm going to date myself. Labyrinth. Yes, I love Labyrinth.
Oh, that was with, not Billy Joel. The guy that had the gold,
Married to the Black Chick.
No, he had the crystal balls in his hand that he would spin around.
Yeah, but what's his name? David Bowie.
Yes, David Bowie with the crystal. He had the crystal balls in his hand and he was spinning it around.
Yes, he looked super cool in that movie. But y'all, the first movie that I went to by myself, and I'm dating myself, it was The Goonies. My mom let me go to the movies by myself, and I felt very grown up. And I saw The Goonies.
The first one.
The Goonies, not The Goonies. The Goonies.
The first one that my mom really let me go to, I think it was like 1987. I was 12, and she signed me in to a rated R movie, like in the summertime, and I watched Pet Sematary, and dude, I had my eyes covered halfway through the movie in my shirt.
Oh, Pet Sematary was scary as hell. Marlene, yeah, David Bowie. You know which one effed me up, honestly, and I used to love, do y'all remember, The Shining? That movie scared the shit out of me. And then, what is not Pet Sematary, Salem's Lot. Oh my God. And Children of the Corn. Hell no. I still can't watch that shit to this day. I cannot watch this. Hellraiser. Oh my God, Father, I hated that shit. I couldn't sleep for 3 days. Why didn't they let us go see those movies?
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Hey, I want to tell you, my lady, if you pull a refresh and look at my picture.
Yeah, your ass look crazy as hell in that picture. I ain't gonna lie. I could definitely see you, red brown. Let me stop saying this shit before I scare myself. Let me stop. Because y'all know I'm just joking. I hate scary movies. We need to change the subject. Somebody mentioned Salem's Lot. Hell no. Those movies still terrify me, Father. Like, seriously, y'all. I can't stand, remember when Nightmare on Elm Street first came out, y'all? I literally asked my mom, like, did you, kill anybody in the neighborhood? And she was like, girl, what? And remember, what was the one that was scary because I grew up?
Maybe you come from a different country, or just maybe you come from a limited perspective, and then never mind. Get back into what the fuck I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted by a low IQ and unaware person speaking on media, exports. Can you talk about that? And what the influential culture and the design of what we actually navigate on, not just for alone.
How much down right there? Instagram just 2 months ago.
Sorry, you guys only see me in the first position. Not much else.
Do you spend money on your fillers and lotion? Do you spend money on your freaking body sculpting? How often can we do it? Like how often?
This is only like Super Saiyan 1.
Bro.
Marcus, why are you letting him get to you?
That's it.
How much? How much plasticity?
You're like crashing out right now.
How many times do I have to fucking go to my freaking plastic surgeon? Gets tiring. Plus, she's boring as fuck.
Sabu, Fascination Street, The Cure, same album.
Yeah.
Pretty
Have you ever been to a plastic surgeon ever before? Like, how many times do we have to go?
Hello?
Nargis, you have to stop.
Hello?
DJ Zabu, can you put me in the queue? I want to play one of my magic songs.
Alistair, do you want to take your Alistair Crawley shit and put it right to my head?
Dude, this
See how
fucker
far my
thinks
brain
I'm
is?
fine, but I just got both.
I don't know, man. Like, you know, I looked at some of the Alistair Crawley shit, and it just doesn't match up to the, you know, the demonstrable ability of Christ.
Nobody
It
cares.
doesn't work for me.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, in Crowley's writings, he regularly defers and says that Christ, you know, is the glorious child, and all kinds of other lovely affirmation. Because a lot of his members and audience were Christians, and if you listen to his recordings, it's very church-like.
Have to, like,
Maybe we should put me to them so he can freak out and fix his looks a little bit and get some style going. Maybe you need a little body sculpting. My surgeon does such a great job.
My cousin is a nurse, and she opened up like a beauty clinic, and she's doing all these injections.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Hello?
Because where I come from, you don't call anyone fat or chunky. You don't do that. We run to our plastic surgeons. You don't know how plastic my society is. It is true. I live plastic galore.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that. That's a choice you're making.
Yes, I have to do it.
Okay, then if you have to do it, go get more. I'll give you 20
And
minutes.
why does he say that? When he says that,
He's never fucking met you. God, how would he know?
It's a mindfuck already.
I know, then don't pay attention to it.
Fine.
My God.
Fucking ugly regal.
Raspberry beret? That's a shit.
Maybe you need a nose job. My surgeon has great.
Colors now, and that is not change. They are apologists for the country they live in. They hate the country they live in, and they will do everything in their power.
Let me get back in here, Howard.
To us into little pussy-ass wimps, and that's their true colors. Don't ever forget that.
You know, music is a part of the media culture, so number one was straight. Number two is agriculture. We feed a lot of the world. Me, as a former arborist, right? You know what that is? I bet you don't.
Nargis, you have to
Right?
stop. You're scratching out.
Working it,
Why
work.
can't you handle it?
No, instead of piercing my nose, I'd rather pierce my eyebrows.
I've done that before.
It's against the law, though.
What do you mean? I have a crush for non like the girl. I have a belly button piercing too.
I don't violate my temple.
I just think you need a nose job regal.
Well, I'm not the kind of guy that's worrying about my nose job while I'm trying to protect you, or maybe Sabu.
You need a nose job, and you need one with like a. He doesn't need to break us up.
Because you guys are good people doing good things, you know. I'm the bouncer, you know what I mean?
Maybe you need some fillers, bro.
Okay, Nargis, he apologized. Like, can we just fucking move on, or I'm gonna leave?
I just think he needs Botox.
Just fucking drop it.
Don't rather look fucking old. Don't give a shit.
Of all the things he says, this.
All is ugly.
Rebella Shalom, Nargis is just projecting.
shut the fuck up sometimes? Thank you.
My apologies.
Thank you. Alistair, what was the song you wanted to play?
No, I want to play one of my AI music songs.
I can't fucking hear you, bro. Fix your audio.
I said I want
All
to.
the phones and technology you have.
I said I want to play one of my AI songs.
Oh, Nadia! Oh my God, is this beef? Oh, dear, beefy.
Hi, Nadia.
Hey, Nadia.
How you doing?
Hey, Nadia.
Hi, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah,
Irish
it's
is still
funny.
sleeping.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Nadia, what song should I play for you?
Oh my God, Nadia and Zabu look like each other.
Because we're Indian?
No, like pretty like each other.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still getting my brain into gear. I'll let you in 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Regal, should I make an appointment for you for your note job?
Alistair, what song did you want?
No, I want to play one of my AI songs from Suno called Magic.
Okay, play it. But if it's like more than 4 minutes long, you have to
That'd be long.
No, it's not long.
Okay.
Here we go.
I gotta be spoken. I gotta be bragged. So stereotypes. You lie to people. That are IQ to support your claims. Mind you, you haven't addressed any of the points. So whenever you deviate from any of my talking points, I refuse. Have no scholarly education to be able
by my body I invoke thee. About me shine the diamonds of radiance white and pure. By their brightness I invoke thee. I know. As the sun
I'll get you to my I don't it's not secret. These religions are out there. I just took off this screenshot. I don't know why she called it the secret. It's Oma is the timing. She's like, she doesn't have like types of secret religions and this and the law. But these are just religions around the world. Or a timeline. Beef with some people. But that's cool. It's really cool. Oh yeah, summation relating to the founding dates of Mystic, Scissor, I don't know what the rest of that is, I'm assuming Mystic. It's probably like the Mesopotamian is like probably the oldest we have in authenticity. Yeah, that's what I believe in.
is keen as the hawk by my bed I am the only begotten child of my father and mother. My father is dead. My mother bore me with labor and pain and fear. By my body I am broken. Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword, shall the conquering Lord, is thy sword of
Yeah.
It was all Iranians. He insisted that at a certain point,
Isn't that what we're supposed to do?
and he also
He's being that really nice.
Mine is the head of the man, and my inside is keen as the hawks by my head I invoke.
You gotta pump it up. It's gotta be loud.
I'm doing it. Hey, baby.
I am the begotten child of my father and my father is dead. I'm a rock to me with labor and pain and fear. So my body is
You're putting your foot down. You've got a demon in your front. You're trying to
Once in that wang? Everybody want to see me. That's the best way to go. I want to say that I love you.
Just want to be clear that I do not endorse this stuff. Thank you so much. I'm so against the song. I didn't like the fact that you had somebody singing halfway through it. I think you guys got you gotta give it to DJ Zabu.
Mine is the adopted man and my inside is me. By my head.
That takes care of the problem. The big problem. Once you want to go chase your friend, go chase them. I think you're way beyond that. Pretty great, right?
Okay, now you're just putting on an adult you're just scared to be your emotional self. Why won't you be like freaking? Why don't you just get emotional?
Why not, right?
That's so shitty. Yeah, and I'm gonna be able to all this way. Because I love you, I'm good. Okay, don't get too carried away. Is that one of the homies? These are new phones. Is that one of the homies? Wait, oh, do you mind if I spray them on the phone? I know. His name is going to come back from there.
begotten child of my father and mother. My father is dead. My mother bore me with labor and pain and fear by my body. Shangle rivers is mine, even of non-seventy of thee. Oh Lord, by the living
kamikaze drones, right? They also have
mine is the head of the man. Father and mother. My father is dead. My mother bore me with labor and pain and fear by my body. I know thee. About me shine the diamonds of radiance, white and pure. By their brightness, I. Mine is the head of the remaining in the sign. The invocation concludes. Therefore I say unto thee, come thou forth and dwell in me, so that every spirit, whether of the firmament, or of the ether, or of the earth, or under the earth, or dry land, or under the air, or whirling air, or of rushing fire. And every spell and scourge of God, the vast one my beats. Mine is the head of the hawk. I bear the rose and cross of life and
export what they want out, but the Iranians won't be able to. Is that your point? Started off. Sorry about my throat, guys. I had next week.
I bear the rose and cross life and light, giving the sign at each remaining in the sign, the invocation concludes. Therefore I say unto thee, come thou forth and dwell in me, so that every spirit, whether of the firmament, or of the ether, or of the earth, or under the earth, on dry land, or in the whirling air, or a consuming fire, and every spell and scourge of God, the vast one, my mine is the head of the hawk, and ends in 6. I bear the rose and cross of life and light. Carry the sign that you may be the what was the reason for the invitation in your therefore I say unto thee, come thou forth and dwell in me, so that every spirit, whether of the firmament, or of the ether, or of the earth, or under the earth, on dry land, or in the water of whirling air, or of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God, the vast one, my being.
That's not how oil is actually gauged, by the way. It's not the fact of how we actually consume it and how we actually export it. If you look at macroeconomics of oil, you understand that's why prices are high. Soft but stronger than the way other countries do.
It wasn't an argument. Yeah, it wouldn't affect us as much as it would Iran and other countries, so we're okay. I thought that was the argument.
That's right. The world's oil. They're like, there's a mass demand. What's America gonna do? So I said, first of all, I was lost in the northern mall. Don't run from the feeling.
That is exactly what it's like. So then we can't really talk a lot.
Touch is a steady rain. The dust of who was.
Do you really feel bad for Maduro?
Maduro could have made that country famous. Every wound gets named and it fades in. I mean, simply from a moral point of view, 100% war. I don't need 1,000 signs when your name is in my chest.
And all these people do is because they're American liberals and they feel like they need no sympathy from anybody.
Stop thinking, let it flow. Take the deepest breath of them all. Hold it close. Don't run from the feeling.
minerals when including undiscovered and unconventional resources.
Like a boss.
Distinction, yeah, exactly. So here we said recovery at an economic rates.
You came like dawn in my head, soft but stronger than I knew. The fear turned gold in your eyes, and my old light broken too. I was lost in the noise, now I'm learning how to stay close to your quiet light. In the middle of the day, stop thinking, let it fall. Take the deepest breath, hold them all. Hold it close, don't run from the feeling. One more second, you can't start believing. Wisdom of God, now it's joy. Wisdom of God, now it's love. Wisdom of God, my heart is open. Wisdom of God, I rise above. Hold, let it go, you are the answer I needed to know. Your touch is a steady rain on the dust of who I was. Every wound gets named and it fades in the hush. I don't need 1,000 signs when your name is in my chest. One deep breath, one brave step, and the rest can be blessed. Stop thinking, let it fall. Take the deepest breath of them all. Hold it close, don't run from the feeling. One more second, you can't start believing. Wisdom of God, now it's strong. Wisdom of God, now it's love. Wisdom of God, my heart is open. Wisdom of God, I love. Wisdom of God, now it's love. Wisdom of God, my heart is open. Wisdom of God, let it go, you are the answer I needed to know. Wisdom of God, now it's love. Wisdom of God,
Salt, 20 to 30% of the world's oil is being run through that strait or whatever. Has something to do with Iran. If that 20 to 30% gets completely cut off, right? Let's just say it's cut off. What do you think happens to the world that relies on that 20 to 30%? So yeah, thanks for the other countries as well. So a lot of countries get fucked. The U.S. is the least worried about. We have so much fucking ridiculous. That's not our problem. It's Iran's problem. It's gonna kill them way before us. So yeah, it sucks. But the thing is like the U.S. it basically doesn't matter to us. But it's unfortunate these countries will get a little fucked up in some sort of way, whether that's like a delay on their food, some gas prices going up, all that. But the U.S. will be more similar to
stop thinking and your problems.
yeah, and also the original thing was about
Breath of the day.
nothing to do with me. Just
11, 10, 9, stay.
right, there's fertilizer, there's oil
there's a lot of other things that actually come out of there, and so there's actually a bigger crisis here. Fact check what the actual what the correct number is. What happens is India, Indonesia, Malaysia, South Korea, Japan, all like they just now, which is they're actually suffering. They're rationing oil. Try to ration actually
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're right. Like a lot of times, but in terms of famine, which is a specific word you use, that might not be well, I guess they must be wrong too. If you're saying there'll be famine in the U.S. because of that, then that's pretty small.
Hold for 10, not 11, 10, not 9, stay.
Right, if oil is like 20% or 25% of world energy stops, there is none.
Yeah, I must have misheard you too, because I thought you were specifically talking
Yeah, I also know. If you weren't talking about the U.S., which is nice, you would have had the more research, but I know the U.S. would be okay.
No, you must have misheard me.
Two people must have misheard you. I guess tell us on both.
Yeah, no, Alan did seem to have
I'm talking about
any sort of research you can. Don't ask me, ask anybody else online. But you don't need oil to make rice and food, so it's family. It doesn't make sense.
The Gulf countries, they get most of their food provisions coming from outside. They are basically deserts, they're all pockets of farming. They get most of their food coming to them. Also, coming to these states where those are up.
Right, but I'm not understanding how
So we tell them No, I'm not saying there's no such thing as I'm saying I don't see how.
Philippines, where people are standing in line 8 hours to get oil, right? There's no way to rethink their strategy. No, for a second. Think about this. I know you're looking at it from the American perspective, right? But this is a global economy, right? Oil works globally, not the U.S. That's why prices are high. So just let's put the American mindset away for a second, because we're just we're like the South America, right? That's all it is. But just let's put that for a second aside. Millions, tens of millions of people starving. I said 12 months because if oil stops, what happens? Supply routes stop, right? Processing stops. It's only a matter of time before starvation kicks in. It's a real thing. You can see Gaza in mostly 10 countries around the world. think we'd all agree that would be horrible. I don't know. It just seems like such a it just seems like when you would not be in a great scenario if that were to occur. And ask any economist in the world, it would not be great for the U.S. And we would be paying out of astronomical, just because it's a global market.
Mike, that's
wait, hold on, because let me say something. Sure. Because to defend Mike, so the reason he said there's a disconnect is because the words mentioned, right? First it was America, then it wasn't apparently, then it was famine, now it wasn't apparently. You guys have to be careful the words you're using, right?
Because the word you use in the U.S., I don't know where you guys came up with that.
So if you didn't say it, would you agree somebody had to have said it on the stage?
No one said it. I said most of the world. I said most of the world would get famine.
So I can't really argue with you, brother. If I know for a fact somebody said famine and you're just gonna sit here and say
Go. Clean the ears out, bro. Because what I said is,
Mike, were you thinking somebody said famine?
I said famine. I said most of the world.
Yeah, okay. So then,
one thing.
Wait, hold on. So you did say famine. So there you go. Thank you for now saying you did.
Dude,
I asked you.
I'm not denying I didn't say it. I said it in the context. You misunderstood how I said it. Short term, there's going to be some, it's going to fuck some gaps. I understand that. I don't know if it's going to famine, but again, I can support you like 20 to 30% of the U.S. What the U.S.
Nope, it's whack. His movies have progressively gotten worse. And it's like, it's just getting on no one is showing you, bro. How can you say that? Like, that's it. No, for sure, but you guys love me. Yeah, his no movie is fire, bro.
Every movie he got is good. It's really just perspective.
That's a real thing. So if you keep getting stuck on that one thing over and over without clear context, I'm making it clear now again for the 10th time.
That's fair. That's what my whole premise was about.
By the way, is it 20 to 30%? You're saying of the oil? This is a question. I don't know the answer to this. So let's just use a round number and say 20%. I'm saying, okay, whatever. 20, 30%. You're saying it goes through the strait, or Iran is supplying? Iran as an exporter to certain parts of the. Oh, okay. Exactly. I guess wondering why you guys question this is pretty. This is pretty common knowledge. You're saying that like other countries is going through the strait. No. So the strait being cut off, correct, is also. What do you think is going on in India right now? Look at India. Look at Philippines. Look at all these countries. They don't have oil. Like they're literally. They come get it from us.
I agree predominantly with what you're saying. From AI, the question the prompt question is, which countries potentially could face famine because of the energy crisis and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz? So here's the answer. The prolonged closure of Strait of Hormuz and the associated energy fertilizer shock puts parts of the South Asia, the Horn of Africa, East Africa, Northeast Africa, and the Middle East at the greatest near-term famine risk, with the specific countries already flagged by United Nations agencies and experts. It says a lot more. These are the countries that this site is here. India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. So let me just finish this. Somalia, Sudan, Tanzania, Kenya, Egypt, Lebanon. And so that is the risk that been actually already, kind of assessed and pointed out by the United Nations. And that is a serious risk of famine.
Exactly, and the U.S. was not on that list.
Yeah, of course. You're like back here. All right, so let's I could have sworn he said the U.S. too, right? Okay,
he did. Obviously, he did. I'm just fucking with him. He knows he did.
But if he's clarified himself, it's fine. I'll say it for the 20th. I still personally think the world's gonna be fine. I mean, dude, I would have thought I would have better numbers. You could get on a plane and go fly. I could have Bangladesh or Philippines, just go take a day in the life of this world over there and see how they're surviving. I thought Iran was an oil powerhouse, bro. That's rookie numbers. I'm gonna just throw one one more thing. I'd like Ali to do fact checking on this. And Ali, let's just say, for example, we bomb card or whatever to take the GCC and stop the 20%. Like, let's keep a round number. The Mike and Go here think it's going to be daisies and sunshine in the U.S. And I said, and I used the word economical apocalypse in that scenario. If it completely stops, we will get to that direction. We will be going. We're talking about the U.S. stock market tanking 5,000 points in days and weeks over and over. They were talking catastrophe happening. That is a real thing.
Well, that's a new point you just made for the first time.
That's a real thing, by the way. Because just look at the previous historical scenarios, how they played out.
If you want to look at history, because I majored in history, you look at every terms of oil crisis, a barely effective famine, because famine doesn't necessarily have
So we're talking about if it's completely gone, versus because markets look at predictions, which look at stability, right? So that's how they like to see the markets. Now, if that is no longer there, what do you think is going to happen now?
I think what's going to happen is what you should know if you studied history, where, there's not one place there's oil in the world. People do different routes. People develop different relationships, especially before their country goes into famine. So that doesn't mean it's an end-all just because one strait is closed, even though it is a big production center.
You tell it to the countries that can't afford to send ships or can't afford to buy it, right? So that tells them it's not a historical thing. It's economics involved here.
So anyway, I did actually pose the question to AI. I'm just curious what the outcome. So here's what the prompt that I gave to AI is this. What happens?
Quit talking to that shit, Ali.
I'm sorry?
Quit talking to that shit.
Okay. What happens to the economy of the United States if the Strait of Hormuz continues to be closed for a long time?
We're still chilling, big time.
Here's what it says, and you may. Anyway, this is AI. If the Strait of Hormuz stays largely closed for a long time, the United States would face higher and more volatile energy prices, elevated inflation, slower growth, and increased risk of recession or stagflation. Even though the direct supply shock hits Asia and Europe harder than the U.S. itself.
Ask Ali if it completely stops.
It does not tell me it's going to.
Yeah, that was a bunch of shoulda couldas, right? It could face recession. It could be volatile. It could do this. It could do that. It could do this. This is what could happen. This is what. It isn't like this is what's going to happen to America.
Yeah.
It's just like you said.
We would have thought. Hold on for a second. Think about this though.
They could face higher inflation, volatile markets. We would have said 6 months ago, we will never know. We deal with that since Friday. But 6 months ago, you would have said, we don't know if we're ever going to go to war with Iran. And we're there now. So the thing is about we will never know that. That's not hard to say that it won't happen. Us just saying we don't know or whatever, those days are gone. Yeah, we should have taken care of these fuckers in the 90s. When they were fucking killing fucking soldiers in Beirut and shit, bro. When they were fucking attacking fucking Americans left and right over there. That's when we should have taken care of this shit. They've killed hundreds of fucking Americans. Okay, so that can be done surgically with covert operations if we really want to. Well, it already was, but Iran wants to be a bunch of little brats and start fucking putting mines all over international waters in the Strait. Well, now it's like, where the fuck are the mines, dickheads? We can't find the mines. Well, the Strait doesn't belong to the U.S. The Strait doesn't all belong to Iran either, bro. They mine areas. The laws of the sea. So Iran never signed the laws of the sea. So it actually does the 25-mile split. They actually own part of that, though. Part of it, right? But they said they mined. They never signed the laws of the sea, though. So they actually said there was mines. What's that? Let me ask you a question, Saul. There's U.S. Vessels out there, right? We all know that. There's vessels out there. Now, that last ship that I think tried to go through the Strait, and they said they were gonna get fired upon, whatever, bro. They've got all. I think it was a Indian vessel, whatever. Now, why doesn't Iran just fire on the U.S. vessels that are out there? Why are they threatening fucking innocent people, just people that are working on barges, people that are working on ships? Why are they gonna shoot missiles at them? Why don't they go shoot a missile at a fucking U.S. vessel? They're there.
Sounds similar to when they raped women.
Yeah. It's like, we're gonna attack
So
people.
I have to go look at the maps again.
It's a fucking fight, fuckers.
Hold on, I have to go look at the maps, and Molly, if you can confirm or look as well. I don't know when the last time I looked at this was a couple days ago, and I don't want to misspeak, but I believe they're actually not. They're on like the edge of the street. Ollie, where are they exactly?
They're not.
Right, so they're not actually in the. See, the thing is, that's what your point of why they don't target them is because they're not actually in the strait per se. Right, so Navy is parked outside on the outer perimeter. Right, that's the way they're blockading the strait to the tail end of it, right? So those ships that are passing, that's why they're able to go in there, run speedboats and whatever, dock these ships and say, wait a minute, that's what they're doing right now.
I think you missed my point.
What do you mean? That's
if
the
their
point.
they were sending threats to vessels, right?
Vessels that cannot pass through, correct, right.
Right.
Those vessels are trying to pass through. The point is the Navy is not passing through. The Navy is in the outer perimeter, guarding the end, blockading the strait. So it's a blockade of a blockade.
Are the way they attack those vessels you're talking about? Could they easily go attack some U.S. vessels? Are they close enough to go attack some U.S. vessels?
No, I don't think so. They're far. I think they're further away. That's the thing. I don't think they can. I believe Ali confirmed. If you look at the map, that's the thing. The U.S. is also not stupid. They didn't put their Navy ships in a suicide position either. Having them, they could get prone to some type of missile attacks that could occur. So I'm sure the way.
All of them are reasonably safe distance from Iranian drone attack and the ballistic missile. So that's correct. And by the way, Mike, it doesn't take much of an attack by Iranians to threaten or attack a passing ship through the Strait of Hormuz. It's about 21 miles. Actually, I've been to the island of Hormuz, which is actually the Strait of Hormuz.
You don't get to attack
let me put the
You just don't get to do that because you fucking want to. That's not how that works.
Well, I was going to make a different point in here. It does not really take too much from Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, to attack the ships. Basically, all you need some small drones, some vehicle that actually kind of travel, and on the you don't even have to be on a boat.
Yeah, you know why? Because the people on that ship aren't fucking they're not warships.
Yeah.
Right, you don't gotta worry about
fucking. Of course, they're commercial.
It's like going to beat up the fucking the tiny kid on the playground.
They're commercial ships, but the Americans
right, you don't get to attack them, Ollie. Why is everyone talking about?
Of course not. Yes,
right. So why is everyone like, if you keep doing this, Iran's gonna attack innocent people? And everyone's like, yeah, U.S., you're gonna cause Iran to attack people. No. Hey, Iran, you don't fucking threaten innocent people with missiles, you fucking dickheads. Why can't people understand that? How is everyone just letting that go?
Well, first of all, when you talk about people, you're talking about the
captain, the crew, everyone on that ship.
You're talking about IRGC.
No, I'm talking about vessels.
What vessel? I'm talking about
any fucking vessel that has a captain, a crew, people that are working on the boat that are not military, whatever country they're from. You don't just get to threaten innocent fucking civilians.
So Mike, it's a blockade. They've said that you cannot pass through our waters. That's it.
Yeah, and they can't go the other way because they said they mined it. And now they said they can't find where the mines are. So now the U.S. has to shut it down, or else people are gonna get. It's like Saul. If you were to buy like a big plot of let's say you buy a land that's like the size of a football field, and you want to build a playground on it for kids, you're like, I'm gonna build this. Right. I'm gonna build this. Hold on. I'm gonna make it easier for you, Mike, so you can understand the U.S. perspective. Hold on. Let's say you get this giant field that's like the size of a football field, and you're gonna build this beautiful playground complex for kids. You want to build this beautiful complex, right? All out of your own pocket. And the day before you start to break ground, some people come, they're like, hey man, we put a bunch of fucking mines in that fucking field. So that doesn't work that way. That doesn't work. I'm going to give you the real answer. No, you're saying, I don't know. Well, let me finish it. So they put a bunch of mines in that field. And you're like, so what's the fuck, bro? Where's the mines at? They're like, we can't find them. Now you're like, now guess what, Saul? Nobody since you own it, nobody's buying it. I didn't know what the fucking mines are. I think you're missing the point. It's like buying a flower and having an adjacent neighbor that says, now I want to cut it in front of your lawn. Now you get the easement to do it, right? So that's
that's what's going on here. And there is these you can actually cross through, and the Strait of Hormuz has been operating that way, right? Where the Iranians can now say, wait a minute, this is now there's no, they've got signed any agreement to allow. That's what they did back in the day, because I'm sure they knew about this thing one day. So basically, that 21-mile stretch, most of that is under Iranian sovereignty. That's their waters. Yeah, so that's why they're if it completely stops, meaning you get to go mine the rest of it. Well, if it's your water right, you said they own a portion of it. They provide out majority of the waterways that you have to cross on that strait is in Iraq. Only of the water. Most of it. Right. So I'll put the number. So 21 miles to 2 miles stretch. Right? So again, I think it's a 2 mile on site, right? If you look at the factor, because it's like a 21, 25, 21 miles between 26, 21, whatever you want to place. Right, whatever it is. But how much is that actually? Most of these ships have to go to the northern edge, whatever you call it, exactly on the western side of the region. And the ships can go to the Oman. Most ships don't actually even go to that side. It's way to that. The 2 mile stretch that Oman has, it's only 2 miles actually, right? From Oman to the street. And around the side, it's only 2 miles that they have. The rest is all theirs. So actually, all the ships have to go to the Iranian side.
Right. So here's the width of almost 21. Some on the Baghdad was, which is the largest city on the coast, that's right at the Strait of Hormuz. You can actually some islands. For example, California Island. So it's 21 miles. However, the only navigational channel with them.
2 miles, exactly. That's what it is. The navigational channel is 2 miles. So walk us through that again. So how that's ships can't go to the outside.
So 2 miles, and I think those 2 miles much closer to Oman. Correct. Then it needs to Iran, I think. Yeah, right. So the 2 miles of wide, navigational channel, we're talking about, so 2 ships at the same time. Actually one at a time in each direction. That's closer to the Sea of Oman. So I asked the question, I did this sometime and I wanted to look it up. So here's what I asked. Is the Strait of Hormuz part of Iran, or it also partially belongs to the Gulf countries as well? So here's the answer. The Strait of Hormuz is bordered by Iran on the north and by Oman, and they're very close to UAE on the south. Legally, no single country owns the whole strait. And so the northern coast of the Strait of Hormuz is Iranian territory. That's the CDF.
Thank you, Ali. Thank God you said that.
And the south coast is called something Peninsula, which is part of Oman, with a small adjacent area belonging to the Arab UAE. And so here's the thing. The title here is legal status under international laws. Iran and Oman have extended their territorial areas to 12 nautical miles, which means their territorial waters now cover the entire width of the strait at its narrowest point, which I don't understand. I think it was 21 miles, but it's the narrowest one. That's fine. Okay. However, because of the Strait of Hormuz is an international strait used for global navigation, foreign ships on the strait as internal.
So basically, the argument is at 2 miles. That's what's going on here. At 2 miles is what's causing this whole thing.
No, basically, what you said was that Iran owns the strait, which is completely wrong. So they cannot bomb anybody they want because they own it. They do not own it.
I think it's 2 miles. I think that's why I said Ali the facts check me, because I didn't have it up in front of me. I think it's the 2 miles. The 2 miles is where most of the transit occurs.
Okay.
So Ali, 1 or 2. Why don't you refresh that again about that 2 miles?
Well, no, I think you should be real about what you just last said, which was that Iran owns the Strait, so therefore they can do what they want with it.
I said the majority of the water is under their territory analysis that on
But that's not true either. It's under the UN territory. They don't own shit. Neither does Oman. They're just the borders of the.
What do you mean by UN territory? What do you mean by that? You said UN territory.
What I mean is that neither country owns the strait.
Well, what do you mean
It's
by
designated under the United Nations.
But it doesn't matter because Iran never gave its right away. It never signed the right to it along the sea when it was actually advised to do it. They never gave the right away.
That is correct.
So there's no UN charter that actually can nullify. There's no UN charter. So when you said the UN owns it, now I'm asking you to challenge you. What do you mean by UN owns it? What UN resolution are you talking about? And fact check that here. Source it so I can go read it. Because you just made a bold claim that I've never heard of my life.
Okay, so luckily my claim was a response, and you don't have to go to the next world because it was a response to your statement that you. Well, listen, man, you said Iran. Did you not say before that Iran owns it, so therefore they can bomb the ship?
So the thing is, what do you mean by UN owns it? I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, so what I mean is if you ask somebody who's super smart or trusted or even an AI, they'll tell you no country owns the strip.
That was magician David Blaine.
Again, I'm asking you what UN means. What do you mean by the UN?
Well, the UN means the United Nations, but more importantly, I'm rebutting what you said when you said Iran owns it, because no country owns it. So that should be it. It's not my job to now explain the UN. I'm rebutting what you said.
Let's look at this. This is an interesting point that you brought up, and I brought up something as well. Ollie, actually, what is the actual right there? Again, reading where Iran did sign the agreement, and how does that actually play out here? Because I believe there's something more to this that I read before about this.
House to finish his Woody Allen
Why
shoot.
Iran
It's all part of the
Delusion grand officiaire.
All I can find is that literally every time I execute like this, under international law, shipping lanes are primarily within Omani territorial waters. And no nation has any right to stop international navigation through those waters. Under law, no nation has any right to stop international travel.
What law are we talking about? What law?
That's the same fucking law you're saying the U.S. is breaking.
He also seems
The
eager to
U.S. is breaking international law left and right.
any interest in
I guess
visiting
that's
White House
No,
FC
there's
to
an actual law of the seas that Iran never signed the agreement right away.
So what?
Yeah, but they got a pact with like the UAE, they got a pact with Saudi, they got a pact with those surrounding countries on how that shit is distributed and shit. So like, what is you talking about? Are you denying that?
King, hold on for a second.
Oh yeah, you mad? I'm jumping back in. Yeah, you think I'm done?
Because I believe the difference is that I said one thing, Go made up something that I questioned it because I said the fact that they own the majority of the territory. Now, I also said
position.
Hold on one second. Let Ollie fact check this.
Sorry, every country that borders an ocean or a body of water, they have what is this name for it? Maybe 5 miles and 10 miles.
How big is somewhere?
Yeah, down here in Florida, you have to sail out a certain way to go to international waters.
You feel in America, if you go say 5 miles and 10 miles, maybe more. I'm not sure.
So yeah, I know what you mean. That's a good question.
Same law doesn't apply to.
With the same kind of idea of thinking, Oman and Iran have extended their kind of territorial ownership of the water in the Strait of Hormuz.
How they do that?
Is the perfect words of a maximally just and wise God, a cumulative case. All of
going to my north, and this is in Iran, at the coast, and looking at the the north side of the.
Wait, Ali, are you?
you also said you have 12 nautical miles. In a sense, the two countries are claiming that they each have 12 nautical miles of territorial in the state of Hormuz, which add up to 21, 22 miles, which kind of now it might make sense. Let me continue. Iran and Oman have extended their territorial areas to 12 nautical miles, which means their territorial waters now cover the entire width of the strait as its narrowest point. Now it makes sense.
Can you clarify your OPEC agreement understanding?
Let me just go reading here. However,
I love how that
debate here. However, because of this, let me just finish here. Because of the Strait of Hormuz is an international strait used for global navigation, foreign ships have a protected right of transit passage that Iran and Oman cannot legally suspend in normal.
Hold on, read that again. Yeah, that substantiate through what code that you're actually reading from.
But do you understand? But do you understand the problem here? Oman says I can extend my territorial water 12 miles into the Strait of Hormuz. Iran on the other side says I'm extending. That they've done. This is not a story of today. It's been going on for decades. Iran has extended its territorial water into the Strait of Hormuz by 12 miles. You add 12 plus 12 is 20 or 21 miles.
It's definitely 24, but okay.
So they have claimed that themselves. Nobody else is saying that. But what I'm reading here, however, because of the Strait of Hormuz is an international strait used for global navigation, foreign ships have a protected right of transit passages that Iran and Oman cannot legally suspend in the normal circumstances. I'm going to land with this. In practice, on the prevailing law of...
Well said, Ali. Now, with that being said, let me ask you this question, and this is what you saw also. With what you just read, and we all understand it, if Iran were to threaten or actually attack a vessel that is a non-military vessel, just a cargo ship with innocent people on it, if they were to attack them while they're trying to go through those waters, would that not constitute as a fucking war?
Which side, though? Because what he's saying is that they both declare 12 and 12 each.
They have no right to shut down international navigation.
But Mike, I'm asking you a question. Which side? Because right now, what's
Either
going on
one of them. Doesn't matter. Neither one of them can just attack people.
Well, here's the mentality.
Can't just be like, I'm gonna fucking shoot you because
Exactly, this is interesting.
There is a vessel, a navigation, a ship that is going to come to
Miami. Let's just get to Miami. 5 miles away from Miami, 10 feet in the water.
The U.S. doesn't have a right to do that.
A vessel comes in within the territorial waters of either in the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific. I mean, you can't just come in unless you're permitted to come in.
And Mike, you want to make a look at this as well. Look at the Coast Guard and how many miles.
Remember, you guys go shit.
I'm not saying
we're talking about cargo vessels that have non-combatants on them. This isn't like you're talking about a fucking military vessel.
Mike, let me walk through what interesting.
You guys are talking about innocent people on vessels.
So Mike, let's just
you can't fucking shoot at them.
1 second. Let's take the shoe off.
You can intercept them if you
1 second. Let's take the shoe off the left foot and move it to the right foot. And what I mean by that is just ask AI itself.
Why would I put the shoe that's supposed to go on the left foot on the right foot?
Wait, let me finish and you can jump in. Ask AI or Ali, fact check this for a second. This is where it's going to be interesting. Ask AI what is the Coast Guard does to the cargo vessels that get close enough. Ask it what it does, and then you'll.
That's an unfair question. In the Strait of Hormuz, listen, Saul, you can't keep doing this bullshit. You're not they're smart. So let me
They legally 12 miles into the Strait of Hormuz is the territorial water. I'm not saying that.
No, I think you should be worried about what you just last said.
If any cargo vessel enters American
that's not true either. It's under the UN territory. They don't own shit either. There's a law.
Coast Guard. So that is what the Iranians and Oman
is that neither country owns the strait.
They're not
It's
living out of
designated under the
other countries.
It doesn't matter because Iran negotiated right away. They never gave the right.
So that's the way of thinking for them. But in
You're better than that, Ali. We fuck with you. Real quick, I'll be quick. So the comparison soulmate, real quick, Ali. The comparison soulmate to somebody comes through the clear passage and sand and turbulence, right? It's like passing through like the waters. So that's why Oman doesn't have so many issues because they accept the UN made that strait designated as. Iran, of course, always is combating it, always wants to be aggressive, military. So actually, it's not like you need something to pass through there. The UN made that very clear. If you come on U.S. waters like that, yes, you maybe should get shot at because it's not the same scenario there. The U.S. said these are free waters for people to pass through. And whoever just died at me, I'd love for you to come and talk. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah. And yes, and the strait, and like Ali said, remember that important however he threw in there? However, neither Oman or Iran had the right to shut down it's very specific the way it's worded. International navigation of the strait. Not ships that are trying to go to Iran, they're just using the fucking water. You can't just stop them. And you certainly can't fucking shoot at them. And you sure as shit can't fucking threaten them.
And Israelis are even like children. They want Palestinians that they say death to Palestine, and they're like fucking 10-year-old kids. We see it a lot. There's no Israel. There's no Israel. Israel is not real. The Torah explicitly says that Jewish people should stay stateless until the Messiah comes. So by creating Israel, you're actually going against the Torah, which is the cornerstone of Judaism, i.e. you're fucking breaking Judaism. So yeah, there's no Israel till the Messiah comes. When Messiah comes, then there can be Israel. Then there's going to be Israel. Until then, there is no such thing. Messiah's already here.
Messiah's here. We have Black Messiah. His name is Black Messiah.
The Messiah is not here yet. This is Black.
You hear that, man? The
point
point
is,
is,
he thinks Trump is the Messiah. He thinks Trump is the
Leave
Messiah.
it at that. Let's not talk about this. But he does. So, okay, you know what he did in one of the rooms? He wanted to. You don't speak American. Speak American, otherwise I'm going to enslave you. Isn't that crazy? I can put the link in the chat. I'm going to defame your fucking character. Slander your name every time you come in here. Every time.
Why?
Because I hate your guts. I hate your guts.
Why do you hate my guts? And
I have so much hatred against Zionists. I'm very anti-Zionist. I'm like a strict, Zionist haters. Whether you're a Jew, Christian, Muslim, whatever the fuck you are, Zionist is just it's a disease.
I said they come in all shapes and sizes.
It needs to go.
Amir,
it needs to go.
Education curriculum for the Iranians. This is how we're going to re-educate. We're gonna re-educate.
Education. You can shut the education thing up your asshole, bitch.
Yeah, we gotta re-educate you.
We need to re-educate you. Yeah, we need to reshape you as well. You're getting fat. We need to reshape you as well. Yeah, we need you to lose some weight as well because you're not looking too good. You've been eating a lot of fatty foods.
Amir, do you see my PTR?
Yeah, I see.
What does it say?
Okay. What did you say, Kevin? Yeah, I can't allow kids in my room, man.
Anyway, so Amir, the thing is, if you look at my PTR, this is the future of Middle Eastern education. This is how it's going to look, right? And when we accept this, we can get closer to an ultimate destination that we're all going to enjoy, right? And that's where we all connect at.
So, guys, I'm going to put a link in the chat. The Black Rabbi is into stealing wallets from other black folks inside Israel. There was a guy that used to come on here. He ran away because Black Rabbi stole his wallet. Here's the link. I'm about to put it in the chat. Please do check it out. he stole Ariel's wallet.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that, but the point is, it doesn't change the light that I bring, right? And so the key point is we have to go through a education process, and Iran's gonna be better than it's ever been before. We're gonna get rid of these mullahs. There'll never be mullahs there again. There'll be politicians who represent the people, not in the education.
The covenant with God. Why do you and then not to mention he just stole a wallet from another black brother. Why would you do that?
But I mean, you would have some.
Why do you why are you into stealing, thievery, fucking, and not to mention anticipating that people talk Yeah, why would you do coin clipping?
I don't know what coin clipping.
Why would you do that? Do you understand what coin clipping is? Okay, they'll take a coin. It's okay. Let
why get somebody old lonely people in your room?
Farsi, like Iranian documentary, right? It was some time ago. There was a lady.
Let her speak, man. Stop interrupting her.
Okay, so there was this lady, right?
Let her speak. Shut the fuck up.
There was this lady, right? She became like really good friends with like these, these leaders and stuff, their wives and stuff. And she was invited to their house, and she was very religious and prayed, went to the mosque, she became like very involved in that. And then they found out that she was actually Jewish, and she was very well known. Have you and then I was like researching.
What is your point? What is your point? Get to the point.
My point is that they actually get people like these, like Israelis. They teach them how to speak Farsi, learn the culture, learn to even pray, and pretend for it to be a spy. It's crazy.
I know. There's a school. That's what I mentioned it earlier. I already mentioned this earlier. I don't know. Yeah, I mentioned it to Black Lives. Yeah. So there's a video that went viral. There's a school inside Israel. They teach kids Farsi, and they get them ready to become spies, and they send them to Iran to spy on Iran because they have hatred towards Iran. Shut the fuck up. And not to mention, we have a thief that likes to, Ariel's wallet, another black American.
But do others do that? Do other countries do that to spy? Like they actually pretend and they pray and they do everything. They learn all this stuff just to spy.
Some countries, yeah, they do. They even get the women to sleep with like the agents to get the data.
Yes, this lady. Yeah.
Chinese.
That's what I'm saying. This lady was so like religious, prayed, became friends. Someone married her. And then at the end, they found out that she was an actual spy.
Okay.
It's crazy.
But did she get pregnant?
No.
Yeah, then,
she was like in her late 20s. No, she didn't get pregnant. She was in her 20s, late 20s.
Okay, good. So otherwise, then it'll be the baby. Then it'll be the spy baby. Half spy baby, half not spy.
No, they'll take the baby and they'll put her in jail. That's what will happen.
I don't know.
They'll leave the baby with the father. That's what will happen.
I don't know, but so Rabbi, why is it according to Scripture breaking the covenant, killing prophets, right, multiple prophets, and spreading corruption? Why is it in your blood? And you can ask me, which prophet did we kill? Prophet Jesus, peace and blessing upon him. According to Christian paradigm, you did kill Prophet Jesus, peace and blessing upon him. So my question again to you: why is it in your blood to do this? The thievery, right? And you stole a wallet from another black American brother. I put the link in the chat.
But Jesus didn't die; he was resurrected, so they didn't kill him.
Who is this guy?
bro, you don't know anything about Islam or Christianity. I would suggest you stay in your lane. It's in the Bible, by the way. Go read the Bible, the New Testament. There's multiple verses in there that talks about how the Jews killed, Prophet Jesus, peace and blessing upon him.
Isn't it amazing that we met and we just like connected in the way that we are?
No, it's not amazing. It was the worst thing. I tested my patience for about 5-6 months, wasted my fucking 6 months on you to see if you can come back to California. Yeah, no. I'm sure your mom tried this with you as well. Come back. You know what are you doing as a Jew boy? You can be a Jew boy and live in Los Angeles, but you're like, no.
She's Jewish grandchildren, bro. Like, it's not just me.
You don't have children.
How do you know that?
You're infertile.
Do you have children, Black Rabbi?
You can't have kids. What are you talking about? You told us you can't have kids.
Next month I'll be a dad.
You married a white chick before, a Ashkenazi Jewish chick. You could not have kids, and then now you have another one. I don't know.
Yeah, but they have IVF and other programs. It's just the science has come far long way.
He's not a citizen, AK's not a citizen, bro.
You can make a person with your skin cell.
No, I mean the thing is like this. You know, I'm here to help this region become better as an American citizen, and I've been focused on that. You know, for the last 2 years.
And you have been rejected. You can take your.
Thank you for your service. Go back. The greatest service will be to lead. That's how you will help.
Well, the thing is like this. Now I'm going to have Israeli children here, right? I'm going to keep having children. And so...
That's all you're here for.
Yeah.
You can't see rejection.
I put the link in the chat so you guys, so I can show you how we're going to implement re-education. No, it's not propaganda. It's here to help you in your soul. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help you.
The real fighters, then they will show you the real rejection. Then you don't have a choice. You'll be rejected from life. You're not rejected.
Stop this fantasy of
you
becoming a
life.
fighter.
If you don't accept the peaceful rejection,
God will
you
continue
will
to
have the
reject
real
you.
rejection.
God doesn't give a shit about you.
You're
fucking defend God. Stop using its name in vain.
God, stop.
No, there's no God on your side. There's no God on your side.
Stop talking about fighting. Start talking about praying. Start talking about God. You know, stop talking about fighting. Start talking about praying. Talk about charity. Kindness.
Go jump off a cliff.
Stop talking about this violent barbarian.
You're the one with the news and you're the violent one. You're projecting. You're gaslighting us. You're the violent one. You're the aggressive one. You're the warmonger. You're the occupier. You're the colonizer. You're the violent one. We, the people on those lands, are just defending themselves and they're resisting against your violence. You are the violent one, and then you're gaslighting us to say that we are the violent one. You're waging a holy war, and you accused us of waging a holy war for decades, but it was really your dumbasses. You guys do nothing but gaslighting and cause misery and death. And there's no God that's going to sympathize with you guys. God doesn't give a shit about you guys.
Every accusation is a confession from you.
Yes, exactly.
The real criminal.
All you have to do is surrender. All you have to do is surrender, and your lives become better.
We will never surrender to you.
You guys want to see? Hold on a second. I want Black Rabbi and everybody to see this. Look at what Ben Gavir gifted his wife. Okay, check it out. It's in the Twitter. So I'm gonna read it out to the room. The Ben Gavir's gallows cake turns birthday party into political firestorm. This was the the death penalty for terrorists, and and it's only for the Palestinian, by the way. They're gonna hang Palestinians. They're gonna go back to the old hanging days. So if a Palestinian resists in the West Bank or Gaza against these terrorist fuckers, these Zionist terrorist Jews, and ends up killing a fucking settler, they will consider him a terrorist and they'll hang him. But if a Jew boy does it, right, they're not going to do that. They're not going to hang him. They're going to just keep him locked up. And they don't even lock him up. They just, they take him in for 2 days and then they promote him. They let him go. You know, and look at what they did. News. You know, that's the same shit. What happens? What used to happen to the black folks back in the days. Like, Rabbi, do you see the resemblance there? He gifted his fucking wife. They're both disgusting animals, wife and husband. And he's supposed to be an Arab Jew, and so his wife is supposed to be. Do you guys know there's another thing with Ben Gvir? He's a security minister of Israel. This fucker went to the hospital, and you know the Arab Muslim, the Palestinian Muslim, and she wanted to have a baby as well, and they're having baby. And you know what the Ben Gvir said? Ben Gvir told the hospital, "I don't want to have a baby next to a terrorist baby." Can you believe it? A racist son of a whore, a son of a bitch. He's an Arab. Palestine is an Arab. He's an Arab Jew, and Palestine is Arab. The difference is he's a Jew and they're Muslim or Christian.
Well, Ben
This is
Gvir is Iraqi.
Yeah, he's an Arab.
Yeah, he's Arab Iraqi.
Yeah, he's an Arab. But that's the part I don't get. So you have an Arab Jew, right? And this is why inside Israel have hospitals. They have segregated hospitals, so they have like Jewish children, Jewish mothers, whatever. And there's you guys can look it up, or
I read somewhere that they took Muslim people from various countries and used them as first to protect the image of and because of they were used and tortured and
that doesn't. Wait. That doesn't. Wait. First of all, that doesn't. This. That's complicated.
And the Jews are like another Jew.
Just a minute.
And I'll tell you how, some of the Palestinians, some of the Palestinian children, your Jewish brothers and sisters in the IDF has killed. They used to be Israelite. We don't call them Israelite. They used to be Israelite, right? They've been living on that land for years and years. They talk about and look at you. We just all you do is running a unlicensed yeshiva, and what do? You sell fucking people, you know, like peanuts. Here, I'll sell you peanuts in and it will Jewish related.
Right, it's not even peanuts. It's very far away.
And he was telling NFTs, they movie is
clearly this guy is just a scout.
NFTs from scam artists and grifters and con artists. They'll sell NFT to any motherfucker that, you know, that's trying to make a bank whatever. And good, blah, blah, blah. They lie to them just to sell their fucking
I just thought about it. Because I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Israel. We are supporting the people of Jordan. We are supporting the people of Egypt. We're going into the alliance with Syria. We're
the funniest thing is that the Jews you think you belong to, they don't accept you.
Giving arms to the U.S.
Even the Jews
We're going to continue to do it until you surrender. And we will resist. We'll do everything to resist her. I am, bro. You got this all.
Thank you, bro.
You don't know the fucking geography, obviously. We have to re-educate you on geography.
Everyone's existence reason would
re-educate you on geography so you learn where you belong. I really think Nelson Mandela.
What about them?
Yeah.
They're really
Okay, hold on to it. Whatever you need.
What about them? They're still standing.
Anybody who resists this region is going to die. That's what it said. In 2006.
They're still standing.
I don't care about your history. We don't care about
the reality is that's false. That's just
okay, so we'll
they're all still standing.
We'll see.
People that resist.
You're still standing. You will be fucked. You're the one who's gonna.
Anybody who resists will die in this region.
Yeah, that's you guys. That's you guys.
That's you.
Anyone that resisted our region will fucking live kicked out.
So BB isn't doing too good in the polls, Black Rabbi. What's going on? Looks like
BB's.
What's happening with all the protests?
Because Israel has a democracy where we don't murder our citizens in the streets.
You don't have a democracy. You ain't got a democracy.
That's what they do in Iran. That's why we gotta help them.
Shut up. Aren't you a second-class fucking Jewish person? Second class.
Edward, first of all,
yes.
You are a beta Jew. They call you a beta Jew because you're not an alpha.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're a fucking second-class citizen.
If you want to believe that, that's fine. But
that's what it is. Why do you call black Jews beta Jews then? Because they were second what?
No, they didn't call them beta Jews. Ignoramus. Beta Israel.
By the people you worship.
And those are Ethiopians.
You are rejected by the people you worship. You are pathetic.
Even Solomon couldn't keep his dick in his pants. He had to fucking lay with one of our people.
People global scheme, right? That's number one. As a Jew,
Get the fuck that's where you're wrong. Your life has no more meaning than anyone else's. It's fucking equal. This is where you're trained. This is where your fucking Britain mentality breaks down.
George Floyd died. 100,000 of you died.
Does anyone care?
Does anyone care about the 1,000 people in your region?
Shit. Dude, just because
people died in Africa, does anybody?
Yes, people care. Yes, people care. Absolutely. Yes, everybody cares. The only one that doesn't care is the white supremacists.
One black person in the whole world is right. Come on.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Hey, what has been happening for the past 3 years with the Palestinian protests? Do you think nobody cares? For 3 years it's been going on and we're not caring.
What did he do?
What the fuck?
How did it help Palestinians?
We're not talking about. We're talking about.
How did it help?
What they do, it got
Iran involved and they're working the hours, Black Rabbi.
It made everyone hate Israel and wake up to Israel and boy the fucking cock out of you dumbasses. It changed the landscape. Everyone woke up. So many people woke up. Millions woke up.
What does it do? What does it do for the Palestinians?
Here in America, most Americans are now do not look favorably on Israelis.
Okay, but what does it do?
What it's doing, and what it will do is
Israel Palestine is not a make or break in the U.S.
No. I mean, now it's not about should Palestinians have a state. It's the conversation is when should Palestinians have a state? How can we make a Palestinian state happen? So you
focus.
No. This is what politicians are talking about, and you made it happen.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Great.
You made it happen.
Great.
And then that is that you decided to attack.
Why can't the state? What's wrong with it? Okay, very nice. As long as they're cooperative, cooperative and demilitarized.
You're gonna be
cooperative. They're demilitarized. You can call it whatever you want. Whatever you want to call it.
I don't care if it's militarized or not. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, neither if it's demilitarized and we create an environment where the Palestinian youth are participating in the global economy.
You're gonna be demilitarized. You're gonna be demilitarized.
I mean, you wouldn't be in Palestine. I mean, if it's a Palestinian state, your settlers would be gone.
We're gonna be there. Why can't I be?
I'm saying generally, your settlers will not be allowed there. Like they would have.
No, of course not.
Oh yeah, the world agrees.
The Chinese person, the Chinese person should be able to live in a Palestinian state. An Iraqi should be able to.
No, it doesn't work that way. Palestine is not America. You must have the two places confused.
Oh, it needs to be. If you're going to be successful.
No, it doesn't need to be. It's not your land. It's not your land. It's not your property.
Your land, bro. Focus on your children.
Go back to
Focus on the next generation of your children. Focus on the next generation of your children.
Yeah, look at the Gen Xers. They're gonna fuck you up. The Gen Xers.
Why can't they be innovative?
Fuck you up.
Why can't they be innovators?
They will be.
Gen X are innovators. They were. How do you think we have the iPhones and the freaking PlayStations, Xboxes, all this AI? This is Gen X. What are you talking about? Without Gen X, none of this would be.
Remember you said this?
Yeah. No, I said it a week ago. And this has been out 2 weeks. Nobody's talking about this. The FPV drones. There are limitations to them so that they are hooked up by fiber optic wire to goggles. And the person wears the goggles, and on the drone, it carries up to 10 pounds of explosives, enough to destroy a tank. And they can just go, fly them in, get the right angle on the tank, or just fly around and see what they see. And if they see something juicy, then they land on it. You know, like Black Rabbi, I suggest you stay far from the northern border.
I think these will find.
Well, we need two of them, guys.
Already juicy.
The military.
I put the link in the chat, Rabbi. Check it out. These are the drones that
a friend of mine came over to because I do Shabbat every week. I host a lot of people. So I had a friend of mine whose IDF soldier was going up to Lebanon. He came to my meal, and we did a whole prayer for him to be protected, the whole thing of the prayer. The next week, he's in Lebanon. A drone comes, explodes, like close by, whatever, how many meters, and his buddy that was next to him, arm was broken, whatever. He did not receive a single scratch. Okay? This is showing you how powerful the blessings that I give to people, right? I wish I had this other guy.
Go to the northern border, go to Lebanon right now and bless everybody. Every IDF soldier in Lebanon right now.
I should.
Black Rabbi, can you bless me, please?
Jinin, I bless you to have a happy life. You deserve it. So the thing is like this. You know, we got.
Now I feel even proof.
I know we have a disagreement. I know you guys disagree with my position on Gaza, but it's because I love to call them terrorists, right?
We don't need love. I think your love. You can keep your love.
Because they're being indoctrinated by Hamas.
He's conquering Iran, and the next moment he's all.
Wow, that was the most bizarre thing ever.
No, it wasn't, because the thing that I know what good Islam is. I know what it is. There will never be.
No shit.
There will never American president.
You love the children so much that you.
Rabbi Mazi is coming to visit me, and we both gonna come and kiss the wall.
I don't know if Mazi's gonna kiss the wall. He might headbutt it.
I've been to the wall though.
Don't tell me you kissed it.
We're gonna go together, me and Mazi. We're just gonna go do the wall thing.
Well, like I said, maybe in the beginning of the early establishments of Israel, there was a lot of.
This is like Christian love. Jewish love is not Christian love.
Well,
they love you so much, they will kill you.
Well, the thing is like this. I'm coming from descendants of the civil rights movement, from slavery, from
descendants of the civil rights ideology. Like you know, a civil rights movement. Nobody's descended from this. What are you talking about?
I'm saying I come from people who are in a vulnerable position in life, and we're dealing with oppression. And because of that, I have an empathy you guys don't possess, right? And I'm saying that.
It sounds like you're defeated. You're one of those people that defeated. You're defeated or sympathize with your masters. That's what you are. You're
fine. The empathy that I have allows me to see things differently than you guys, right? Sometimes
you don't have empathy.
You have to.
Or you would have called children terrorists. If you did have empathy, you weren't called children terrorists.
We shouldn't talk about the president, the future president of the U.S. like this.
Fuck, man.
The reason why
you talking to children more than anyone. Get the fuck out of here with your gaslighting.
I'm an American. I'm not taught any curriculum.
Israeli.
The point is, I can say what I say about that.
The Black Rana Show. Mm-hmm.